What's going on? So I'm not going to be here for the next 3 days. So I won't be filming any videos. What's that? For the next 3 days. So yeah. So you're just going to have to watch cat videos and things like that. Because I'll most likely be gone Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wait, today is Wednesday. No, it's not. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be gone Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I shall be back. So, yeah, you're just going to have to watch cat videos on YouTube. Because cat videos rizzle. Or dog videos. Or rabbit videos. Whatever you choose to watch. Yeah. So anyways. If there's anyone watching. Or for the future people. For people in the future. I'll be gone for the next 3 days. The future. Yeah, anyways. I've been TMI. I've been pooping like crazy in the last 3 days. And because of the peanut butter incident, the binge eating peanut butter incident that I was talking about yesterday. I really had a good time with that binge eating story episode yesterday, number 157. That was dope, dude. I think a lot of people struggle with that. I think a lot of us struggle with that. We're way too hard on ourselves. We have to be perfect. We're never good enough. We always, I don't know. Something's always not right. Something's always wrong. Nothing's just okay enough. Nothing's good enough. And for a lot of us, if we do take a break, or if we lay around too much, or whatever, we start to feel guilty about not doing enough or not being enough. So I have this old saying that says, there's no certain way to be. I don't have to be a certain way, and there's no certain way to be. There's no certain way to be. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think that's what it's saying. Yeah, there's no certain way to be. You can be whatever you want. As long as it doesn't cause people to suffer or you to suffer. Pretty much be whatever you want. There's no certain way to be. Who says you have to be a certain way? Conditioning? The way your parents raised you? The way your society and culture raised you? The way your religion raised you? Everybody feels like they need to be a certain way. We can't feel anger, so we repress anger. And we bottle all these emotions inside. And then we just blow up on somebody and we destroy them. And people are like, whoa, where did that happen? Why did that happen? It happened because you've been repressing the anger for way too long and you haven't said what you wanted to say. There was this woman, she was just on the radio. My roommate, him and I, sometimes we like to listen to the radio together and talk about the songs. And so we were listening to the radio, and this woman came on, and they had this poll, what do women wish their boyfriends would do more often, and their husbands, what do women want their husbands to do more often, or their boyfriends to do more often? And and this woman called in and said, I wish my husband would ask me how my day was, because he never really does that. He doesn't do it enough. And the woman that was one of the DJs was like, well, have you talked to him about it? And she's like, no, but I really should. And she's like, well, just tell him. And she's like, yeah, I think I will. But will she? So she's bottling up all this resentment at her husband for not doing or not giving her what she needs or not loving her the way she needs to be loved. She's holding that in. She's bottling that up. And then, years down the road, when they get into a fight, or, she cheats on him or whatever, or, who knows what's going to happen. She'll be like, you never loved me the way I needed to be loved. You never asked me how I was doing, or if I was having a good day. And, because she was too afraid to bring it up. She was too afraid to ask, hon, the one thing that I'm really missing in my life is feeling like you care about me, and I wish you could just ask me, how my day was at the end of every day. And if the guy wasn't a jerk face, he'd be like, okay, hon, I could do that for you. You know, just write something on the refrigerator to remind me, and I'll get it done. If he wasn't a jerk face. It's a catch. So, yeah. So yeah, there's no certain way to be, you know? Like, we have to, just, well, of course, like, you know, being loving and kind to people is definitely the way, man. I mean, if you really get down to it, I mean, essentially, we're all creation and nature and existence. And what is creation, nature, and existence? It's just being. And not being controlling or not being controlled. Not having to be a certain way, but just being. And in that state, it just seems natural to love everything around you. Because there is no pressure on you to be a certain way. You don't think other people should be a certain way. You're just loving. And you're just present. And it just seems natural to be loving. But in order to truly be loving, you need to be present. Because in that present moment state, you are creation and existence and connected to all things. There's no past. You're not holding on to anything in the past. You just are. You're just existence. Looking at things as you drift. It's everything. It's all things. And if you could get there, if you could truly feel it and be there, you could truly listen to people. You could be there for people. You could listen to yourself. What needs to be done. And then you'll realize that you don't need most things at all. You need shelter. You need water. You need substance, food, and everything else doesn't really matter. Sit there and you drift. And occasionally you'll want to do things, or feel the need to do things, because it seems only natural to do things. You can't sit and be present forever. You'll enjoy learning new things like knowledge, and you'll enjoy achieving. But not doing things to achieve things, but just doing things because you just enjoy the process of doing things. Things you find interesting. And adventure, I don't know. I think you could go through your life without adventure. I think a lot of people may be adventure junkies or adrenaline junkies. They might be missing an element in their life. Or maybe maybe it's just very difficult for them to exist in this plane where you could just be. And there's no need for adventure at all. Ho yan shan gai ho. Alright, everybody, have a great day and enjoy your time for the next 3 days. And I will see you maybe on Friday. Have fun, take care, and much love if anybody's watching. And if you're watching in the future, today is September 15th, I think. 2020. Oh, people of the future. Have fun. Take care. Later.